I have my master's in mental health counseling. I actually work with families very similar to what my son has been going through. He did have mentors, he's had counselors, he's done intensive programs. I had him go to like a wilderness program. He ended up running away from that.
Some things that my mother has done to try to help me is send me to certain programs, like different rehabilitations. She's got me a mentor. I've gone through a good 5 therapists.
It's really heartbreaking knowing I'm helping teens and their families get better, and I can't do that with my own kids.
Well, Abby and Kaylee say that they desperately want Aiden to stop living a life that they think is self-destructive. Abby says she feels like she's tried everything to help Aiden. She says he's right, that she sent him to therapists, hospitals, jail, camps, mentors, and feels helpless because he just continues doing what he's doing, and the anger continues. He's smoking dope 2-3 times a day. School's not going well, life's not going well, and how do you get along with your stepdad?
We're cordial. I mean, I would describe me and his relationship as more like roommates. We like respect each other's space in the house. I mean, we'll talk if we need to, but yeah, it's more like I acknowledge you're there, I acknowledge you're there. Like, yeah.
Is he your stepdad or your mother's husband?
My mother's husband.
I would like to ask Aiden if he would think differently about how the relationship was when we first got married, because I think they would. They actually asked if they could call him dad when we first got married. I started to notice maybe some of the shift and change when my kids became teenagers. Teenagers is another animal all in itself. But I would say initially when things happened with Kaylee and we didn't know why her behavior was changing the way it was and she got very aggressive, we didn't know probably, was it about a year? I found out after. So she would get aggressive and angry and kind of come at me, and my husband would try to step in and like hold her back, and she went into fight mode. And I'm realizing now it must have been she felt like it was like an attacker on her. And so then there was combat like between them and just anger. And obviously it's not his biological daughter, it's my daughter, so I'm gonna protect my kid. And wherever my kids go, I go. I'm all they have. So I would see where if there was any type of arguments or disrespect, maybe it was viewed that I just took it. And maybe there's times that I did. Maybe I wasn't as strong as I could have been, or I enabled behavior, but I don't really believe in yelling or getting physical or aggressive with my kids. He's never gotten physical or aggressive with them. He's yelled.
Probably when I was in 12th grade, so Aiden was in 9th grade, he was 14, him and my stepdad, like my stepdad wanted to fight him, and they fought in the living room, like fist fight, like how someone would do out on the street. I got arrested 2 or 3 times for domestic violence on my stepdad.
And you got arrested 2 or 3 times? And you got in a fist fight with him?
Yes, sir.
Were you just describing the same?
It's the same man. I'm not saying it's right, and I'm sorry that, I mean, again, my brain and my memory, I'm just so caught up in all that's going on.
Well, wow, you just described a very different situation than they're, are they lying or are they telling the truth?
They're not lying.
Well, there's a big piece of the puzzle. And stepdad's not here today, which he could have been, but he's not.
Yeah.
Why not?
He's more private, and these are my kids, so where my kids go, I go. I mean, he was given the option. I asked if he wanted to make a video. I guess he's not here necessarily to say his side or defend himself, so that's why I'm hesitant.
I'm sorry?
Well, he's not here to be able to say his side of things either, so I don't want to speak on his behalf.
Yeah. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.